everyone, welcome to my channel. I am doing another lunch time haul, and I did go into work today, so I'm close to work. I tried to find in this little parking lot that I did before a shady area, but I didn't really find one. So we'll see how it goes. It's, I think, 75 degrees or something today. I went and picked up lunch. I'll show you that in a sec. But when I was in the drive-through lane, the lady ahead of me, and I'd say she was probably 60 maybe, she was listening to KC95, which is a station here in St. Louis, and she was sitting in the car was bouncing. Now, she had a Toyota RAV4, which some people call a hoopty, but it didn't look like a hoopty to me. But she was sitting there bouncing. Her hands were waving out, or at least one hand was waving out the window, and she was, like pretty much dancing in her seat to the music. And even when she got up to pick up her food, the lady is trying to hand her food, and she's still trying to dance. And then after she gets her food, she pulls forward and then pulls over to the side and gets out of her car and does some more dancing. And I thought about recording her just so you could share in the joy, but I didn't. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, so that brought a little joy to my day. So I was glad that I happened upon that. So don't forget to enjoy the music, is what I'll say. All right, so for lunch, I went and picked up White Castle. If you don't know what White Castle is, maybe you know what Crystal is. Crystal's very similar, but they are super tiny slider sandwiches. Here in St. Louis, we call them belly bombers because of what they do. So hopefully there won't be, I won't regret this decision. But right now they've got a $5 bacon box or bacon double box or something where you get 2 bacon sliders, and you can pick, there's 3 different ones you can pick from, and a small fry. So the fries are crinkle cut fries. I'm not gonna eat all this on camera. I'm gonna eat, try each of them, and then I'll pause and eat some stuff. But what can I say? They're crinkle cut fries. They are cooked well. I mean, they're not crispy, but they're not soggy. So it's kind of weird. They kind of taste like they're overcooked, but they're not. So I don't know if that means the oil is a little bit older. But so yeah, so they're tolerable. All right. So the first sandwich of the 2 that I got is called the 1921 bacon cheeseburger. So it's tiny. Well, this is the biggest one of these that they've got. But so this one just has the burger. All of their burgers have fried onions or sauteed onions or steamed onions. And then it's got cheese, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Let me get a spot where there's a good bite. I'm gonna have onions all over the place. Okay, so that's really good. I have gotten that sandwich before, and it's not been that great. And when it's not been good, it's because, so when they cook those, they steam the onions, and then they put the burger on it, and then they put the bun on it, and they kind of steam it all together. So sometimes that sandwich, the whole thing gets steamed, so the lettuce and the tomato get steamed, and that's kind of gross. But this one feels like maybe they added the lettuce and tomato after the fact. All right, and then I just got a kind of a plain bacon cheeseburger. And you can get these in the grocery store, at least around here, in the freezer section. In case you've never tried one of these, it's definitely an experience. I forgot to mention, both of these have pickles on it too. I don't really like pickles, but it's okay. So this one was good too for what it is, which is a steamy, so the bun gets kind of soggy. I mean, soggy is not a good descriptor for food, but it's, well, it's steamed, so it gets like that. All right, and then I ordered so I should have just ordered a small here, but after my ordering a small at Lion's Choice last week and it being like kid size, I got a medium, which is probably too big, but I got the strawberry cream soda. And when I ordered that, she said strawberry cream soda or red cream soda, and I thought, I love red cream soda, but I always thought the red was strawberry. So when she asked that, I kind of paused for a minute. I thought, isn't that redundant? But so I said strawberry. So I don't know, maybe it tastes a little bit different than red cream soda. It more strawberry. So then I've got to ask, what's the red? Is it just food coloring? It's not very appetizing. All right, so I am going to pause, eat the rest of this, and then we'll come back for the Temu haul. So hang on. All right, so I have trouble ever since I've been on Mounjaro eating White Castles like I used to, but I can get through like 1.5 of them now, which seems kind of silly, but whatever. All right, let's get started. So, oh, I'm wearing the dress, one of the dresses that I hauled on the last episode, and I love it. And I will say, when I was picking out the stuff to haul on this episode, I found 3 more dresses. So one of them is in here. All right. First, we've got a pretty purple shirt. It's got a cuffed short sleeve. It's kind of a heather kind of look to it, and it's got this kind of deal on this. I realized I was saying ruched on one of the other videos, and that was like stretchy, and that's not what it's called. And I saw it later, but I was like, so I don't know what this is called, but it creates pleats, and it's just it's a really soft t-shirt. I got it in, brought a paper. I got it in an XXL. It runs, they sell it from small to XXL. I paid $9.98. I got 2 adjustments. It's now $7.99. And because this is so soft, I kind of want to see what it's made of. Oh, 95% polyester and 5% elastane. But I have another, so the very first shirt I bought on Temu was this color. So, but it doesn't fit anymore. So I guess I'm replacing it with this. All right. Next is a sweater. Okay, now it said that this was a white sweater, but it looks ivory to me. I'm trying to think if I've got anything white to hold up to it. So I don't know. It's kind of, Yeah, it's definitely ivory. I mean, you kind of get the white, it just doesn't feel white. But anyway, it's a spring kind of sweater, but it is long sleeve, but it's thin and it's long. So it'll go past my butt. And there are no buttons or anything. So, but it's a pretty lace design, and I don't mind that it's ivory, but that's not what it said it was. I'm pretty sure. Now watch if I'm able to link this and it'll say ivory, but I'm pretty sure I ordered white. And that white, yeah, white sweater. Okay, so I did write that down. I paid $14.48. It's still $14.48, but I did get 2 price adjustments, and they sell it from size medium to XXL. Next, I got some knee pads. So I got these because I have some knee pads from Walmart, but they have like a plastic outside, and so it still kind of hurts. Even though it's padded, it still kind of hurts. So I thought this might be just better. So it's got a very like the Velcro on here, it's not Velcro, but it's like Velcro, but it's very fine. You probably could use this with elbows too, I'm guessing. It kind of feels like there's an indent in the center of it, kind of where, or a fold maybe, where your knee should go, so you can kind of see it's kind of different. But yeah, so you get 2, since most people have 2 knees. And I paid $5.98 for that set. I can't remember if they sold, I'm sure they sell elbow pads and stuff, but I think that listing only had knees. All right, here's the dress. So this one is another stained glass style. So I guess I really was in the mood for stained glass that day. And this is the style of this one. So again, it's got the princess kind of sleeve because it's got a seam here and then it flares out. It's got a princess cut waist that's elastic. And I mean, the whole thing is stretchy, but I love these. Now, this one doesn't have any black in it, although neither does this, and I'm still wearing it with black leggings, but I should get some colored leggings to wear with this, like navy or something. But yeah, I love those. I think they would look good on any body shape, and I will probably keep ordering them because they're making them in so many different prints now that they're kind of doing the print on demand kind of style, where you can take, or where they take just about any image and put it on stuff. All right, so that dress was $14.49. I got 1 adjustment, but it's still $14.49, and they have it from 1XL to 5XL, which is awesome. All right, some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now I have a metal sign. Sorry, yesterday was the deadline for all complaints. So I think my office is going to get moved at work because they're thinking about renting out the space to another company. And I may get moved into a new space that has a bunch of windows. So I may put these up instead of hanging them up, because they've got holes to hang, I may just tape them up or something. I don't know. So yeah, I like this kind of humor. And that sign was $3.98. I did get an adjustment, but it's still $3.98. All right, then I got another one of these storage boxes. I love these, and let me check before I say. So far, I've never gotten one of these damaged. And this one looks okay also. Now, I've gotten other storage boxes from Temu that have cracked in shipping, but this one did not. And this one is a shorter size, so I get these for paper for journaling. So it'll go in my craft area, and I will then put a label here on the side. So this may end up being for my onion skin paper, because I don't think I have a container for that yet. But it's big enough for a full size, you know, 8.5 by 11 size paper. I mean, it's bigger than that, but it's probably one of those European sizes, but I don't know. So anyway, I try to pick those up. Well, they're not on my recurring purchase list by any means, but when I find a different kind of paper that I want to store, I try to pick up one of those instead of putting it in like a hanging file or something like that, because I like, you can see through it, you can label it, it works out well. So I paid $8.49. I got one adjustment, and it's now $7.79. They also have a deeper size, which would hold a whole ream of paper if you were interested in that. All right, then I got some jeans. So these look like kind of a black, well, they're black, but they're kind of gray, like they're worn kind of look. And they've got these cute pockets with the cross and pink. I like pink and black together. And it looks like just a normal straight cut jean. And there's no distressing or whatever it's called, but you can see it's got some extra fading, and then that's what it looks like on the top. I like Temu jeans as long as you can get the sizing correct, and the sizing works out pretty well for me using the sizing guide that they have. So I really do like the jeans. They're definitely on par with Target and Walmart quality. I mean, they're not insert name brand jean here, Levi, I don't know. That's how, I don't buy name brand clothes, I don't know, but they're great. And there's a little bit of my office is right next to the fire station. And the police station, I think, is across the street. But I'll tell you, when those fire trucks are in their bay, and I don't know if they are on because they're being cleaned or what, but when those things are on, they have a hum to them that gives me a headache if it's on for a long time. Like the whole room kind of vibrates. So luckily I'm not here every day, so it's not that big of a deal. And when it does happen, it's never been more than an hour. But yeah, sometimes that drives me nuts. But we love our first responders, don't we? All right, so anyway, there is a little bit of stretch to these, so I think that, I don't know, I like that. I don't think I could wear pants that don't have any stretch to them. Okay. I'm like booking it through this, you guys, because I've got a meeting I've got to prepare for. So this will be a shorter video for sure. All right, this is a mug. A glass mug. With flowers inside. So that's pretty. Now it moves around. So at some point these are all going to be stuck at the bottom and it won't be pretty anymore, I think. But until then, actually it feels like it's plastic, not glass, which is probably better for me. But I will say, I don't know if we can see, but there's like particles in here from the flowers. They look like real flowers though, like real dried flowers. So I guess, you know, if I start shaking this up a lot, we'll get more dust particles. And see, this side has like about nothing on it. So it just depends on, these don't want to move, but all these other ones do. So yeah, I don't know about this one. It is insulated, so there is obviously there's two walls because the flowers are in between. But so I don't know if that'll keep it warmer longer. I mean, it's not insulated like a insulated tumbler. So yeah, I don't know what to think about this because it's, yeah, I don't know. Verdict's out on that. Let me know what you think. But it's pretty, but I don't know. I kind of wish that those flowers didn't move around. All right. It's not often I get something in a box. All right. Oh, my straw wrapper, which goes in the trash can, Amy, not the Temu bag. Okay, next. Oh, that mug was $8.48 and it's still $8.48. Then I got some stickers. These go on the buttons on your car door and they're supposed to be reflective at night. I don't know, that maybe, but you've got you're just supposed to put them over these symbols on your door. I'm not sure where these long ones go, but yeah, they were $1.34, so cheap, and I thought I'd give it a try. And they came in different colors, like orange and green or yellow, I think, but I picked blue for some reason. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if these actually work. But it does look like you might get enough for, well, hold up. I was gonna say, it looks like you might get enough for both doors, but you only get one lock and unlock. So I think it's probably only gonna be enough for one door. I'm like looking over at that one, and that one doesn't have as many buttons, but it does have the lock and unlock, so. All right, then I got another set of rings. This one actually came with 3 pieces, so I didn't have to order 2. Take off my, well, it's getting kind of warm, so my fingers are kind of getting swollen. Okay, so this one has two rings like this, and then the center one looks like that. I can't tell if it's bright enough out here. I can't tell if it's focusing when I do that. All right, so this is not bad. But again, it's going to twist around unless you get one of those things that, you know, you can twist around it. But I think that's pretty. I like that. I could definitely see changing this out with the one I'm usually wearing. So, and that ring was $269, which is a great deal, you guys. Can't say enough about the fake jewelry. And it takes them longer to tarnish than I would think, you know. Especially, I wear them in the shower, I wear them to bed, I wear them everywhere, and it still takes a while for them to tarnish. But that ring comes in sizes 6 to 9. Okay. 3 more things. I need to get some of this stuff put back in the bag so I don't lose it. All right, so this, if you watched my haul from yesterday, I hauled a junk journal that I bought on, actually probably, well, yeah, it's probably still a junk journal, or journal that I bought on Etsy. And she uses this kind of ribbon to close it, but she actually, I don't know how she does this, but she actually finishes it so that it will go through the grommets. Well, when I saw these on Temu, I was like, oh, that'd be like the same thing, right? So, and I feel like this is about as long as hers was. And I don't know, maybe she orders these too from somewhere. But anyway, that's why I got these. I mean, they're shoelaces, so if you just want decorative shoelaces, they're good for that. But I thought this would be nice for journal closures, and it gives you 2 if you're doing that. So the shoelaces were $1.34, but they're now $1.44. I think I ordered a few more colors of these too, because they're cheap. All right, actually, let's do this one next. So this next one is a phone dust plug. And they had this for iPhone or USB-C, I think. So I just got, they have all different kinds of these, as you can imagine, but you just stick this in the slot that you would put your charger in, and it just gives you a dangle and keeps dust out of there. Someone's like, sucker. You know, when I see stuff like this, I'm thinking, who thought of making a dust plug for your phone? I mean, really? Like, how dusty does that get? I don't know. But here I am, I bought one. And it was, I paid $1.37, but it's now $1.48. And like I said, I got, they also come in gold and probably rose gold and probably you know, like colors like black and pink and, you know, all that kind of stuff for whatever design you want. So, and then last is a foot bath. I would call it a portable, collapsible foot bath. Comes in a nice carrying bag. It is supposed to be insulated. It's not as tall as I was thinking of from looking at the picture. Yeah, the picture makes it seem taller. Now, obviously, they've got the dimensions on there, so whatever. But it's got handles, so if you want to carry around your watermelon, you could do that. But it is lined, it is waterproof. But the idea is you fill this with water and you soak your feet. But being that it's kind of short like this, I'm worried that you wouldn't be able to get very much water in here before you get your feet in here. So I don't know. And I guess the other thing is, how easy will it be to carry this back to the sink to dump it out? But I thought I'd give it a try. There's probably other things you could use it for. I don't know, is there some kind of camping thing you could think to use this for? Whatever. All right, well, I almost made it to the end before my phone said it was too hot and needed some air conditioning. So I hurried up and turned the car back on and let it get it's a high maintenance phone, right? So anyway, as I was saying, I think, well, we'll give this a try. I thought it might be nice for, I don't know, to be able to soak my feet while I'm watching TV, because I don't have any other container or turkey roaster that I could do that in. So yeah. So that was it for this haul. Thank you so much for spending lunch with me. And tomorrow, because I had to flip my two crafty ones, tomorrow I should be able to do my actual craft video. But there was an item I couldn't find, and actually I'm supposed to haul something on that channel, a product, or review a product on that channel, but I can't find it. How terrible is that? Now, I'm not trying to blame my kid, but one of my kids cleaned the living room and I haven't seen the item since then. So I don't, and of course the product owner is like, when are you going to do my review? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to find that. It's just paper, but they gave me the money to buy it off of Amazon, and it was nice paper. So I need to show you guys. So we'll see if I can find it before tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what's happening tomorrow. So if you enjoyed this, or if you didn't enjoy this, please give me a thumb. Please subscribe. And I enjoy reading your kind comments. And wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And don't forget what I was talking about at the beginning. Don't forget to dance when you get a chance. Just, it doesn't have to be in front of anybody, but bring some joy into your life with a little song. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.